Multiple U.S. cabinet members meeting with Ukrainian President Zelenskyy today, talking about a peace proposal for Ukraine. Another high-ranking U.S. delegation could meet with European partners this weekend.
The administration has spent more than 30 hours, just in the past couple of weeks, meeting with the Russians and the Ukrainians and the Europeans and speaking with them as well.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt saying the U.S. is engaged with all sides of the Russia-Ukraine war. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy says he met with a high-level U.S. delegation on Thursday. Zelenskyy says the American side was represented by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and President Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner. According to Zelenskyy, Ukraine had a constructive and in-depth discussion with the American team on one of the 3 documents they are currently working on, the one on security guarantees. Zelenskyy went on to say that security guarantees are among the most critical elements for all subsequent steps to avoid another Russian invasion in the future. Zelenskyy added the teams agreed to work together to ensure that there will be a clear understanding of the security guarantees in the near future. U.S. officials might also meet with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz over the weekend. That's according to Merz, who says a peace proposal put forward by European nations was sent to President Trump.
We
suggested to President Trump that we finalize the documents together with the American government over the weekend.
Leavitt was asked whether the U.S. is planning to send a delegation for a meeting this weekend.
If there is a real chance of signing a peace agreement, if we feel like those meetings are worthy of someone on the United States' time this weekend, then we will send a representative.
She added that President Trump is tired of meeting just for the sake of having a meeting, saying the White House now wants to see real progress in the peace process. Merz says there is one element that is especially important.
The main issue is what territorial concessions Ukraine is prepared to make. However, this is a question that must be answered by Ukraine. We made this clear to President Trump.
And the finance minister of Ireland suggests Europe is moving forward with plans to use frozen Russian assets to support Ukraine.
We will take measures to immobilize on a longer-term basis Russian assets. I think that's an appropriate thing to do.
Russia calls the move a manipulation, which it says will not go unanswered. Arian Pastar, NTD News.